USCIS recently announced that they're freezing decisions on asylum cases, on affirmative asylum cases with USCIS. Now, if you're waiting on your interview, you're probably panicking right now. I'm an asylum lawyer who used to work for USCIS as an asylum officer, and I need you to understand something. This pause is not the end of asylum. They're still accepting applications, still scheduling biometrics appointments, and still conducting interviews. And I'm going to tell you right now 3 things that you need to know about this pause and why you should be pushing your case forward and not sitting back. Okay, first, everything that happens at your interview still matters and it still moves you toward asylum success. Now, officers are still, to repeat, officers are still conducting interviews. And here's what I believe is happening behind the scenes. Officers are writing up their assessments and preparing decisions so that they're ready to go the moment that this pause is lifted. Right now, they're just not hitting that submit button quite yet. The officer is essentially completing the work so that when the freeze ends, your decision can be finalized pretty much immediately. Now, remember, this is key. The sooner you get your interview, the better your chances for success. The more time that passes between when you fled your country and when you finally sit in that chair for the interview, the harder it becomes to convince the officer that you're still at genuine risk. They start to wonder if the threat is really still as serious as you claim. I'm telling you, this is how they think. Second, this pause may be lifted sooner than you think. USCIS said they need 90 days to develop a new vetting plan. Now, that would take us to around early March. And if you've already had your interview by then, you could be at the front of the line when decisions start flowing. Now, third, and this is really important, mandamus lawsuits are still working to force action even during this pause. Now, we know this because we keep getting interviews scheduled by way of mandamus lawsuits. And we might even be able to get the decisions issued through mandamus as well. We're going to see. You see, the pause is a policy decision. It's not a law. And the law says the government must adjudicate asylum applications within a reasonable time. And when they don't do that, well, you can sue them in federal court to force them to act. An executive policy cannot override a legal requirement. That's the argument that we're going to be making. We'll see if federal judges agree with us. Look, waiting is rarely the smart strategy. You have options, you have legal tools, and the sooner you move, the better positioned you'll be. If you want help with your asylum case, send me the word consult in a direct message.